Folks, I want to talk to you about one of our newest and one of my favorite sponsors, Zippix Toothpicks. In fact, this episode's brought to you by Zippix Toothpicks. Look, as we all know, quitting smoking is maybe one of the hardest things to do in life. I've been attempting it for many, many years. And I got to say that Zippix Toothpicks actually give me a fighting chance. They really do. I've tried all the stuff, the vapes, the oils. You get to a point where you're like, I don't even know what I'm putting in my lungs. At least I know the cigarettes are killing me. Well, now you don't have to worry about it. You can get your nicotine fix anytime, anywhere, without having to rely on any of those things, as long as you have Zippix toothpicks. You see, they give you an easier, healthier, and more discreet way to get your fix. It's no secret. Smoking is a no no these days. As my mom would say when she was outside of a restaurant smoking a cigarette, the animals are outside. Well, now you don't have to worry about it. You can Zippix right there in the restaurant, on an airplane, sporting events, anywhere else that smoking or vaping's banned. Zippix got you covered. Not to mention, it's one of the most cost effective nicotine products on the market. And listen up, if you're not a smoker, congrats. But Zippix also offers caffeine and B12 infused toothpicks. You get that little pump of energy, you get your B12 in there. It's awesome. Zippix has already helped tens of thousands of customers in leading a healthier lifestyle. And if you're currently smoking or vaping, they can probably help you too. Make your lungs happy and try Zippix nicotine toothpicks. Oh, did I happen to mention they're available in 6 amazing flavors? And not once have I walked into the room and my wife has said, "You reek of toothpicks." So ditch the cigarettes, ditch the vape, get some nicotine infused toothpicks at zippixtoothpicks.com. Get it today and get 10% off your first order by using code SHULI at checkout. That's SHULI. Your lungs will be glad you did it. Trust me. You got to be 21 or older to order. Zip more, smoke less with Zippix nicotine toothpicks. Want to thank Zippix for being a sponsor of the show. And now let's get back to the action.
It's time to blunder! Woo! The blunder years, back before all the beer made him age 50 years. What a tragedy. The blunder years, just before that buffoon went and totally ruined his career. Let's cheer. Skills.
Here we are.
Yeah.
Oh, not until you get your screen up. This is the Uncle Rico show.
Thing went dick on me.
Hey, did anything go dick on you? 844 Vince, everybody. Give him a call. Welcome, everybody, to the Blunder Years. Oh, yeah, baby. Why is Shuli coughing? Why are you a narc, Spectre? That's what I want to know. Welcome, everybody. Excited to be here. Excited to have you. Oh, hold it on. What did that say? Bad enough. Bad enough. They sus must my mother. Bad enough. Uncle Jack saying, John isn't leaving for the reason everyone thinks. John and Vinny secretly got married along with Norton and his Viking. They're going on their honeymoon.
Oh, sweet.
God bless to all couples involved.
Are they going to fake Jamaica on their honeymoon?
It's bad enough. It's not. Don't you do it. Let them do it. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Joe's not funny. What? Cupcake, you got to reach out to Joe. I want you to pop on tomorrow and do your Joe. I want to do dueling Joey C's with you tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
So I hear you do a mean Joey C. Joey, do cucumbers go bad, Joey? Nice fresh cook. Oh, Phil, you just reminded me. I got Hackverse Anonymous. I haven't watched it yet, but they made a video about Phil, and we're gonna watch it right now.
Okay.
Let's go. Let's have some fun behind the wall, right? Don't you guys feel good? You're members. You're part of a special little clique here.
Let your hair down.
Let it. Put your feet up. Jiggle your tits.
Yeah,
Let's have some fun.
not that far down, Shuli.
Yeah. Good. Sorry. Here we go.
I'm starting to realize that my temper is probably not getting better over time. You probably should have thought about the fact that I have your address, your full name, and could at any time make all of this public. So if you want to get nasty, we can do that.
Oh, no.
No.
No, he didn't just turn caps lock on. Oh, shit. Yes.
Sometimes when we solve a problem, you solve the problem.
Oh, yes. Yes. It's so sour. I gotta watch it smell sour. I gotta watch it.
We love the Hackverse.
That was fantastic.
That was.
Got my veggie tray here. Keeping myself in top physical condition. Pieces of cucumber. Oh, come on.
It looked like a lemon.
It did.
It looks like you're right. It looks like a sliced lemon.
I've seen Starburst that are less yellow.
Oh,
Damn good.
yummy.
All right. Where are we? Hey, Joey. Vegetables go bad.
Yeah, they can go bad. I mean, what do you mean like bad? You just ordered that today?
Keeps eating after asking and getting a response that would. Then he goes, "He didn't say no. They don't go." But he goes, "Yeah, they can go bad." He goes, "Oh, all right. Well, let me just keep eating this
I
then."
know one that held up a liquor store 2 days ago.
Oh, yeah, man. You had it in the refrigerator?
Yeah.
Yeah, they could go bad. Yeah, they could.
Yeah, it's a little funky.
Yeah, I'd be careful with that. Yeah, they definitely go bad.
All right, I'm going to throw it out there. It's like nice, like it's sour.
Oh. Yeah. X-Day. Throw it out, man. You're going to get stomach poison.
All right. Can I get really sick if I have bad vegetables?
Oh my God. It's
I think they
amazing.
probably never go to the bathroom maybe in a little bit. You might have diarrhea out of it.
Yeah.
They tasted good, though, Joe.
What was it? Cucumbers?
Cucumber, tomato, carrot, peppers, and broccoli.
I think the tomatoes go bad.
The potatoes go bad. Look out.
I think that's what opened up.
The hot dogs go bad, John. You gotta watch them now.
Carrots are. The carrots are.
Yeah?
Cucumber and the tomato might be what's probably tasted funky.
No, carrots taste a little funky, too.
And he finishes it. He finished it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, it's not just one, Joey. It's everything. Let me just keep eating and confirm it.
why?
And Joey's like, that'll give you diarrhea. And John's like, I mean, when do I not have it?
Yeah.
I thought you said there was a risk.
I don't know if that's kind of
I'm a painter in my bedroom. I paint the toilet.
Yeah. Yeah, John gave those vegetables diarrhea.
Love it when Joey C calls them tomatoes. Tomatoes.
Tomatoes.
Maybe they did. Yeah. I eat carrots all the time, so I mean, I like that.
Yeah, good for you. All right,
I
here we
do
go.
it so I can see things.
How did you
How did you
I got the eyes of what those lizards that can move it in all fucking 360 directions. That's what I got, John.
like a chameleon?
Yeah, I'm like an eye in the sky in Vegas in a casino, John.
vegetables in Jamaica last week? I wonder. Don't do that. So let's see. I got home fucking last week.
That was a Monday, wasn't it?
Tuesday, I think I flew back.
Yeah, he's looking for the lie. Hackverse knows.
So yeah, I had time. Don't you think? I think so. Thank you, Crackhead Bob. You're welcome.
Now I
Damn
love
it,
it just
it's
to
well
see
done.
Shuli's face.
It's every time. It's never once can he say it, and I go, that's no big deal.
I don't remember what day. I think I count the days I go to the supermarket. Tampa Terry or the supermercado. You give me $50 right now. $49.99. I will do it.
Oh wait, so just watch. Watch this. So when he's done wiping with his fucking finger and forearm, he puts it on the couch.
Oh.
Watch this.
You give me $50 right now.
Okay, watch.
Even $49.99.
Boop, it's now behind the couch. Look,
I will do it.
you know he's wiping.
Yeah.
You know he's wiping. Come on.
Suck my dick.
Great job, Perro. Perro said,
Suck my dick.
I know everybody here is a member, but I'm still going to gift. You
Yeah.
guys are fucking awesome, man. Perro, thank you again. Cucamongas don't go bad. They age like fine wine. Extra lunch. Has anybody checked on Vinny to see if he has stopped crying? No. The last we heard, him and John are not fucking. Last correspondence I have from him. John's silently waiting for his veggie tray to turn into wine or penicillin. Either one would help. Yo, I see that picture in the Discord of those fingers. They look very similar to John's.
Yeah.
Should we put that up? Because somebody brought it up in the chat. Froggy, put that picture up if you can. That it's some sort of no, not that one.
Not that
Something
no
less
model shit.
disturbing.
Less gross.
Please.
It's yeah, I forget what it's called, but yeah, that's what they're. So that looks
Yeah.
like that finger,
Yeah. Exactly.
right?
Yeah.
Wow.
Although that one looks better because it's not pointing downwards.
And it's straight.
Oh,
Yeah, that one's like, man, he lied to an interrogator or something. You know what I mean?
Stop it.
All right, let's get into this. This is October 24th.
Hold on a second. Gout finger.
Out finger. I love it.
I get these.
Hold on. Did Vinny say if he has spoken to John? No. Again, all Vinny said is you guys fucking? Bob wants to know.
Yeah.
And Vinny wrote back, no, we are not. That's it.
Okay.
So sounds like there's trouble in paradise to me.
What not, Jason? What is that for?
Vinny wants Stuttering John to climb into his tracksuit with him. Who doesn't?
Welcome to the world famous Stuttering John Podcast with your favorite host, Stuttering John. Sorry I'm a few minutes late. I realized that since I may be having a future congresswoman on, I had to shave. So I shaved.
So he shaved in anticipation of a guest he's still not sure is coming on.
And, you got to understand something. Here in LA, it's so murky. It's so gloomy outside that I slept till like 10:30. Couldn't believe it.
Had nothing to do with the alcohol the night before.
Right. I don't know what it is. When the clouds come out, I sleep for 20 hours. Isn't that weird?
Going on a hike, coming home. No, I didn't have time. I had to get the show ready. I had to do some research. But I am
That is funny.
excited for this show. Kim Mangone running in the 23rd.
Murky like a pond. Yeah, that's why I was like, who describes murky as like not water? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like water is murky. The outside isn't murky.
Air is not
Mongoloid.
murky.
Yeah.
Now that's the shirt he was wearing for that interview in El Paso
right.
that we watched.
That's
yesterday.
right. Yeah,
And it
it's
was
crazy.
yeah, and it's in that picture of him at the Stephanie Miller party outside where he's holding the
Yep.
2 beers. I happened to see that today. So like that was his go-to shirt at that point.
Yeah, and you're right, Uncle Jack. Completely different person. Crazy.
District of California.
That's what teaching will do to you, by the way.
Mhm.
You know, a lot of people try to blame. I blame teaching. What do you think of that?
And trying to take out Kevin McCarthy, that prick. So let's just hope that she can. But you know, so
Okay.
we're gonna have Kim on talk about
Look at
climate.
that. He touched the mic like your high school girlfriend touched your dick the first time. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Are you gonna spit on me?
Is it gonna bite me? Calm down.
Prick. So let's just hope that she can. But you know, so we're gonna have
Don't, you fucking mic teasing cocksucker.
Hey, have the pretty girl drops ready. Let me know when you're ready. You ready?
Yep.
All right.
and trying to take out Kevin McCarthy, that prick. So let's just hope that she can. But you know, so we're gonna have Kim on talk about climate change and how the GOP is ignoring it.
Climate change, the greatest thing in the fucking world. I'm swimming, you motherfuckers. It's October or something.
Yep.
Wearing masks and how the GOP is ignoring it. Probably going to talk about that ridiculous spew of lies by Donald Trump at the debate. It is amazing. And I have to give Jimmy Kimmel credit.
Oh wait, let's see, where's that finger? Let's wait till it gets in frame there.
It is amazing. And I have to give Jimmy Kimmel credit. Because everybody's saying, even at the pub last night,
Come on.
well, you know,
Look at that.
Here it comes. Oh my God. Wait a minute. So his accident, motorcycle accident happened way before 3 years ago, right? He said.
Correct.
Yeah.
was behaved.
Look at that.
Yeah, it's perfectly straight.
Wow. This is the dumbest episode of CSI ever.
He's got some kind of stigmata on his palm, though.
Really?
Kimmel did a joke saying
Stigmata. That means Jesus is speaking through John. So that gives you an idea what Jesus. Yeah.
It looks like our investigation will go in a different direction.
I like it. I like it. The best was, what was the redhead guy? Who's his name?
David Caruso.
Oh my God. I mean, if you want to feel like a fucking idiot, watch an episode of CSI with that dipshit in it.
Yeah.
They would cut to commercials in scene, like the scene. The last line would never make any sense. He goes, mucus, M-U-C-U-S. I love that. But he go, the question is, and then he turned around, he goes, what's Melanoche doing here? A commercial. It's like, what?
Right,
What the fuck are you talking about? Melanoche.
it's like you know, telling your 2-year-old kid who didn't act up on a plane. I'm glad you didn't. You know, I'm glad you.
What is he talking about? What is he talking about?
No.
So he's talking about the debate between Joe Biden and Trump.
Okay,
What does it have about a 2-year kid?
Well, we couldn't get to the end of it yet. We're going to start from the beginning and really focus now.
But you notice both of his pointer fingers are straight because he does
Correct
this at one point.
Correct. I'm not going to say the joke, but yes, they are.
Up last night. Well, you know, at least Trump was behaved. And Jimmy Kimmel did a joke saying, it's like, you know, telling your 2-year-old kid.
This is why it's hard stealing people's material and doing it well. You understand?
Who didn't act up on a plane. I'm glad you didn't, you know, I'm glad you behaved and you give him a lollipop. I mean, that's how they treat the president because he's a freaking little kid. He's a baby in his head. But he lied and lied and lied. I was screaming at the television while I was screaming at the New York Football Giants which was happening at the same time. So I had
So it's just screaming coming from his world.
At least we gave him something different to scream about.
Right. You call that a pass? You call that a question? You know, he's sitting there screaming. The mental patient that he is. Fucking weird.
the Giants on my phone, and I was watching the debate on my computer. And
On your
This guy is
computer.
lying and acting like a baby.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you watch it on your TV?
Well, because the debate he wanted on the TV, the game was secondary to the debate.
Right.
Well, no, he is the debate was on a computer. The
Hold on.
game was on his phone, he said.
Let me hear this again.
Whoa.
it was
Yeah.
happening at the same time. So I had the Giants on my phone, and I was watching the debate on my computer.
Oh, so now let me answer the question. He doesn't have a fucking TV. And if he has a TV, he doesn't have Hulu. He doesn't have anything. So
Well, you don't need it for either of those. It was well, maybe the Giants.
anything he doesn't stream service for, he gets a link and watches it that way. That's why it's either on his phone or on his laptop.
And it's just, first of all, Donnie Dickhead Jr., listen to me. I know you listen. I know you watch the show.
No, he doesn't.
And replace Donnie Dickhead Jr.'s name with anyone from the Dabbleverse in the last 6 months.
And I know you get my tweets. I know you get them. But you don't want to block me because you know then I'll just rejoice in getting blocked by your dumb elitist
That's
ass.
the way I felt.
Wait a minute.
What?
This is what he does.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Ah.
Everything he was saying about Trump, he lied and lied and lied. That's him.
Act like a baby.
He act like a baby, a child,
Blocks people.
blocks people, gives
Yeah.
them nicknames, bullies them.
You know, you're tweeting on a Coke binge, allegedly. That's what I think. But you're tweeting nonsense.
Wasn't he going to sue people for alleging that he drank?
Is this true, Looney Tunes? This is Howard's house, his background?
No.
Really?
Wow.
That's creepy.
I totally wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah.
I totally wouldn't doubt him doing that.
I can definitely see him sleeping there.
And I could see that being Howard's Florida place for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Stop.
Wow, Dave says yes. Dave says
Wow.
that's Howard's place. What a
I believe
weird
Dave.
basement. That's just his basement. God damn, dog.
And-
Can we broadcast from the bay? We're afraid of COVID too. Can we all move in?
Wow.
One of the things you're saying, look at Joe, he's stumbling. Let me tell you something, Dickhead Jr., as a fellow stutterer, and I explained this to my friends at the pub last night.
Ugh, I bet they can't wait for him to
Oh,
fucking
boy.
shut the
Can't
fuck.
we just watch the game, John?
Yeah, no, he's like, and then, and they go, yeah. No, we know Tonight Show. Yeah, you told us.
When you're a stutterer, you look for replacement words when you feel one coming up that you can't say.
Now he's looking for a replacement job instead of YouTube.
And I saw Joe Biden do it on the R. He was like, you know, he had to do that. And as somebody stated on Twitter, that's why stutterers, believe it or not, you know, scale higher in intelligence because literally we're a walking thesaurus. We have
No, clitoris, you mean. Clitoris.
Yeah, Bob's right. You're more of a walking clitoris than a thesaurus, dude. Jesus Christ, a walking thesaurus. Have you heard him speak?
to have a different word. For instance, I'm at the pub yesterday.
Shocking. Another pub story, guys. Buckle up.
And this is all the same day.
Yeah, he's forgetting it's all the same thing. He's going, so yesterday, I'm at the pub.
I wanted to say it was murky outside. Couldn't get out DM. So what did I say? I said it was gloomy.
Right. So I wanted to say the wrong word to describe what it was like outside. I couldn't say it. So you know what I did? I said the right word, guys.
But he said both earlier in this package, like 3
He
seconds
did.
ago.
He did.
See, I was able to come up with that quick. And that's what Biden was trying to do, come up with different ones.
Thanks, man.
And keep in mind, he also feared that the dotard would interrupt them. And that's another big thing.
And you can't just kick him off the screen like you do, right? And then claim victory, because that would be your move.
Because, you know, for a stutterer.
Jim, 100% right. You can always tell when John just learned a word
Yeah.
Yep.
because he overuses it. His thoughts are murky. Now
Yeah.
there's the correct use
That's the
of
correct
word. Yeah. I was so drunk and stupid. Oh my God. Remember his misunderstanding of the word dotard? Remind me of that. Because it's. Do you remember that, Mike?
No, I don't.
All right. Let's see.
If you get
I'm sure Joe will look for somebody in chat.
What, you don't think I might remember?
interrupted because it makes you anxious. And that's what
it's all about timing, motherfuckers. You don't get that anywhere.
That's it.
that freaking Vampircon HUD puller, Rudy Giuliani and Chris Christie, they told Trump, just try and interrupt and he'll stutter more. And
What?
Unfortunately,
Oh my
interrupting you, stupid.
Saliva interrupted him. Watch this swallow he has to do in the middle of this. His throat gets attacked by by saliva. Watch this.
They told Trump, just try and interrupt and he'll stutter more. And unfortunately, in our society, you someone with a speech impediment as a weakness.
Or entertaining.
That's what I feared the American public was going to say. Oh, wow, he's stammering. So, that means he's stumbling. It means he's weak. No, it means he's stuck. Just like I do it. Hello, everybody. Hello, Allison.
That was my pesto phase.
Tom Bergeron's coming on today. I'm really excited. I love Tom.
Well, that makes one of you. Tom. Wow, he must have caught him in a weak moment.
Good as Gold is here. Johnny Dez. Yeah, I was late for my own show. But again, like I said,
I'm surprised that he was late for a show. Oof.
Looked like he was going to pull his eyeball out. Hold on, I got to get this out.
Again,
watch
like
this.
I said, I got up late.
Here's what's amazing about it is he hits this eye, but this one opens up wide. Watch the other one when he goes in. Well, I'm telling you what. Watch the other eye when he touches. It's a weird.
Again, like I said,
I gotta freeze it on that.
But again, like.
Oh, that's great.
Said I got up late.
And he's pinching. How much?
Yeah, I mean, it was so big he could actually hold it.
He grabbed it.
Have you ever go, honey, I'll hold it open, you scoop it out? No. You're supposed to be able to go whoop and it's out.
That's it. You do that.
Fucking rice pudding eye.
He's bringing. Listen, if you're bringing a second finger into this, you better be homeless, dude. That's the only excuse for this kind of. Somebody just wrote in the chat, meat face. Snot in his eye. I mean, just to name a few.
I had to shave. I had to prepare.
Makes fun of Carl's teeth and Shuli's teeth, but his are beautiful. Yeah, listen, I'll be the first to tell you, I had worse teeth than him. I had worse teeth. My teeth were terrible. Thank God I was able to fix them.
I think that's why this guy put teeth in quotations next to your name.
Oh, yeah. Well, listen,
Setting up
it worked.
You paid for them. They're yours.
Yeah, I have the receipt.
Up the StreamYard and everything else. And then I had to send the links out to both Kim and Tom, and also.
Come on.
Everything is dripping.
Everything. Some things have never changed, even 2 years ago.
Friend, someone who I've had on this show, and he's a celebrity.
Hold on, Big Papa. Does hitting like help behind the wall? Sure, why not?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It doesn't hurt.
He won't stop. Remember, this is the guy who says stutters are a walking thesaurus, and he keeps saying, every second word.
I'm not going to mention his name because I don't want because if he doesn't want this to be out there.
Gonna
But he
come out.
contracted COVID. So I was wishing him.
Contacted. You don't contract it.
No, he interviewed a lot of COVID, and he found one. He found
Wait
one
a
that he
minute.
liked.
Hello, COVID.
Did he say what I thought he said?
Contracted.
Contracted instead of
The
contacted.
links out to both Kim and Tom, and also a good friend, someone who I've had on this show, and he's a celebrity. I'm not going to mention his name because I don't want, because if he doesn't want this to be out there.
First he goes, because I don't want, and he goes, well, I don't think he wants this to be out there. I really don't give a shit. But you know her as Joni Goldstein.
But he contracted COVID. So I'm
He
wishing him good health and everything else. And
Another guy I know subcontracted the same COVID. They're starting a week late.
checking up on
Except
him.
they made my pool.
Buddy of mine contracted COVID because he owes him pool lights and he hasn't put it in yet.
Man. So anyway, there's the link for my show.
That's an actual sentence. You might have to start a Stuttering John quotes page.
Oh my God.
And
yeah.
when you click play, there starts me reading the book.
How was him?
Walking thesaurus.
And if you want to donate, that's the direct thing. You could
know,
also do a super chat.
I know, but Bob thinks it's the other way. Just shut up, Polar Bear. Why do you always got to be right?
It's what?
What? No, you're fine. What an
That's
idiot
COVID.
contracted COVID.
And
Contracted.
please-
That's something you do with a fucking.
Well, Bob, how do you contact COVID? Hello, is COVID there?
Yeah,
May I speak to
it's like
Yeah.
it contacted me. Hello,
Okay.
I
No.
contacted you.
Yes.
Hi, it's COVID. May I come in? Who contacted you? Who told you I was here?
COVID. It was COVID.
Who gave COVID my number?
Yeah. That's good, Woody.
Just join the Patreon because I will figure out this week how to exclusively
No, you won't.
broadcast live just for Patreon for my beer on the balcony shows. I already did some pictures and videos
Drinking.
on the Patreon. I did mine on my walk yesterday. I'll probably do another one for
My walk to the pub,
Yeah.
ironically.
Patreon on my hike today, as I freaking hate exercising, but I do it. And by the way,
Uh-oh.
last night,
I feel an anti-Asian rant coming on.
Mhm.
Buckle up, everybody. It's the emphasis of the word contracted or contracted. Right.
Yeah.
So contracted is like what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Contradicted.
Contradiction.
went
It's a lot of stuff.
What?
pizza joint that's supposed to be like Bronx pizza, like good pizza.
What does that? What does that on this planet? Exactly, Mike.
Can you put a baboon's face on his body for
Too
me?
No,
late.
put the ass on it and put it upside
No,
down.
don't start with that. Just take a baboon and put his face on that shoulders. Thank you.
And I got veal parmesan and spaghetti. And let me tell you, the veal patty was like the chicken patty at Burger King. It was like not even like real veal. I'm sure it was real, but it was like processed.
What the fuck? I almost stole third base.
Yeah.
What the fuck is he doing?
Sorry, my roommates, the bed bugs, are here. Give me a second.
Man, I miss the freaking Italian food in New York. But we'll get rid of the link there. Everybody has it. Just PayPal me /
I bet he'd love that veal cutlet right about now.
Oh,
These
yeah.
days, huh?
John Melendez Inc. And then you could do that.
I like interactive road. It was vegan veal, John. That's what it was.
And it everything helps. So now let me see. Take that off.
Mm-hmm.
Larry Dunkelman is here. Jillian Lamon. Slow mode already, I guess so. Hey, Sean Hockey Canada 25. Great man.
He is.
And we had a nice conversation last night. I also talked to my best friend Mikey Stein.
No longer best friend. Sean, in his opinion, no longer a good dude. Just want to give you updates. This was 2 years ago.
But he's
Hates both of them.
both sides of his face now.
Yeah. The itches are just pouring out of
Yeah.
him.
And also my drunkle Doug, my
Uncle?
brother-in-law, who was in true.
Did he call him a drunkle?
I think that was purposeful. I guess his uncle drinks a lot, or who?
I mean, if John's saying someone drinks a lot,
Yeah.
Mikey Stein, and also my drunkle Doug, my
drunkle
brother-in-law,
Doug.
who was in true drunkle Doug fashion. But
Hey, somebody's got to go to Rochester dressed as Drunkle Doug. Like,
Drunkle Doug Goodstein.
yeah, walk in hammered with baby clothes. That'd be great.
Sean had an idea because we were talking to each other about our
Because
OCD,
I never come up with one.
Right. Right.
and he said, I should do an OCD show because none of you guys have any idea.
How great would it be an OCD show where you just keep announcing him and he keeps coming up? He has to come up 14 times before he starts the show. That'd be great.
How debilitating OCD is. Howard had it. I think Jay has it. Howard says he's cured.
Now he's diagnosing people.
Right.
In my opinion, Jay Leno suffers from it.
I don't believe it. He could say it all he wants. You don't just get cured overnight.
It takes work, John.
But it is
simple.
crazy. You listen to the cadence and how he's speaking, and you think about how he was just on Joey's show the other night.
Yeah.
It is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
That part of your brain is going to be there no matter what. We're born with this shit. There's nothing we could do except behavioral therapy, and for me, take the meds.
Somebody put a Brian Drunkleman hot party.
Hold on.
This is too much.
Oxyman.
It was Vinny Paulino. He just wrote back, "We are fucking." So,
Oh, good.
Oh, nice.
Klonopin. Only 0.5 of the Klonopin. And what is it? 200 milligrams of Luvox.
Yeah.
Which is short.
18 Coors Light.
And even 0.5, which they give women and just
Right.
shove right into their pussy.
right.
You're not supposed to drink on it.
Right.
Let's see. Derek Perkins is here. Daphne Perel. I don't see her here, but her question that I asked to Glenn Kirshner when I had Jennifer.
Her question that I asked. What?
He looks so uncomfortable doing
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, he knows he doesn't belong in Howard's house. So
I got to keep it down. They're sleeping upstairs.
they think I'm one of the cats.
Daphne Perel. I don't see her here, but her question.
They don't throw me out until they can smell me.
There you go. Look. Tell me that's not.
That's great.
Can you put different types of monkeys on them? Like, can we see one with a chimp and orangutan?
Yeah.
I'd like to have a photo gallery of all those.
That I asked.
You got it, Bubba.
Thanks, Discount Don. Good to hear from you, pal. You good?
Yeah, all good. Yeah. Actually, I'm trying to come up with a breakfast cereal.
Really?
Yeah. Like little guitars, guitar picks, skull and crossbones,
Yeah.
bras and panties,
Yeah.
studded bracelets, right?
Yeah. I
I'm
like
just trying to think of a name or two for the cereal. Maybe you guys would have an idea or two. One of my ideas was called Mouth Bangers.
I like that.
it. I mean, it's good branding. I'm telling you, the merch for that alone is phenomenal. Mouse bangers.
Glenn Kirshner when I had Jennifer Cohen on is all over Twitter now. Over 65,000 views. So my wife has it bad. She has a routine every night. I don't know what to do. She's about to give birth in a few
My
days.
wife got it bad, real bad. She's hot for teacher. Somebody wrote.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know what to do. She's about to give birth in a few days, so I hope it calms after that. Well, yeah, having a kid makes it even more stressful. That's what happened to me, you know.
Oh, here we go. I love public service announcement, John. You got take it from me, guys.
Yeah,
Let's
the
hear
greatest
this.
moment of your life gave you stress.
Right. He goes, "Oh, it was hell for me. Let me tell you my
Yeah.
pain from that day."
Even the creation of the kid was stressful. I'm telling you, it's debilitating. And I'll get into it. I get into it a little bit in my book, Easy for You to Say, but I'll get into it more on a special show. I got some great guests coming up next week.
Whenever he touches him.
We have Anthony Scaramucci back. I reached out to Noel Castle. I'm trying to get him on at least one more time. Reached out to James Carville. I'd like to get him on.
Even 2 years ago, he was telling you who he'd like to book on the show.
It's amazing that he thinks this is a show. That people are like, "Wow, that would be." I'd like to hear more
That's a
about
show
who
I
you
would
might
watch.
get on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I plan on going to the movies next weekend. I'll tell you that.
One more time before the election. And
Look at that hand. It just looks so weird. I know it's not all crooked, but the color,
Yeah.
the wrinkle,
It looks like the color of the cucumber.
it looks like this part's alive
Mhm.
and this part's dead.
and let's see, we have Sherry Jacobus coming on.
Whoa. Go back to that finger.
And let's see, we have Sherry Jacobus coming.
Okay. There's a little something here.
Maybe just at the beginning.
But that everybody has that.
Maybe you're right. Yeah, maybe you're right. That angle, it's tricky.
Coming on.
I think it's a little bit of a bump, but yeah. It's
Bob
just,
Seska is coming on.
Barbara, we call him. He didn't mention Dean Obadabadaba. I know.
Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to that. And the Midas Touch brothers are coming on. And I'm happy they are making some time for me. Let me bring on hopefully the future Congresswoman of the 23rd District in California, Kim Mangone. How are you, Kim?
I'm doing great.
You know, I've had
John Bon Jovi stunt double.
Joan Bon Jovi.
Talk to me about wanted dead or alive. You know, who comes up with that first? You or Richie?
Cicilline on from the congressman from Rhode Island. I had Susan Maloney on, the congresswoman from New York, and now hopefully my third congresswoman on. I mean, member of Congress, Kim Mangone.
It really is like that Farley sketch about him doing an interview show, and then he got Paul McCartney on. He's freaking out. Like, this is kind of what happens to him when like a big political guest in his eyes shows up.
So how's it going?
John Bon Jovi. John Bon Jovi.
I'm like, Jody Gold Joey. Yeah, there you go, Jovi.
This woman on, I mean, member of Congress, Kim Mangone. So how's it going?
It is going.
Yeah, and I know, like, I saw that he's leading in the polls. How is it getting closer?
We haven't had a poll real recently, but
I need to have I, John, but that's another story.
a national one or anything else. But
I'm sorry, I meant the primaries or something.
From the primaries, it definitely is, because at the primaries, I was at 30. I think I got 30-something%, and the last poll that was done was I was at 41.
What is it? What is going on?
Okay, so we got to get you up. Where can my people donate to your campaign?
First, let them donate to me. Then your campaign.
I'll tell you what, don't send it to me. I'll send it to her.
Will you accept an iPad, mini iPad?
I've been mispronouncing it. I've been saying Kim Mangone, but it's Mangone.
It is Mangone.
Shocking. I thought you were up early doing research, you fucking dummy.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, I it won't be the first time, it won't be the last time. I mean, I always seem to screw up people's names. Thank you, Going Gonzo, and your diet for the $5. Now listen,
Go on. Wait. First of all, what was the screen name? Someone told him to go on a keto diet.
it won't be the first time, it won't be the last time. I mean, I always seem to screw up people's names. Thank you, Going Gonzo on Keto Diet for the $5. Now listen.
Oh, Going Gonzo on the keto diet.
Look at her face.
Oh, come on. Come on.
Can you put a monkey's head on John and then a sad monkey on her body?
Oh my God.
And listen, if you have to do that, do it like this. You don't,
Right.
you just
Right.
sneak a little under.
But look
like
at how he's
that.
got the hand like
Yeah.
a crane.
Right.
And then he's under here. He's got the
Yeah.
crane.
Yeah, you can be like, what's that?
Yeah.
Well, you walk over, you're out the picture, do whatever you want. Scratch, itch,
Right.
spit on yourself. I don't know.
Yeah.
Whatever gets
When
you there.
Jimi Hendrix did that, it was amazing on the guitar, but this is ridiculous.
It's like he's mad that the zookeeper is late with the bananas.
There you go. The fucking orangutan in 3 is acting up again. You got to really get him his food.
I have to get your opinions on the debates. I just talk a little bit about it because I'm a stutterer, and Joe Biden is also a stutterer. And I noticed in his responses during the debate that he was stumbling sometimes. And I know exactly, as a stutterer, I know what's going on because he's searching for a different word because the word he's trying to say, he's not going to be able to
Yeah,
say.
why didn't he just search for the word he can say?
And this like, like he's the Tony Romo of stuttering. Like he's giving us the insight that none of us. No, everybody can figure that out. Everybody, you don't even have to be a stutterer to know they probably have certain words or letters that give them a hard time. So obviously, they got to find an alternative if possible. Again, he's never had a hot take on anything.
Nope.
I'm a walking thesaurus. I do that on a regular basis.
Look at her face.
But I think he hit all the key points.
Yes.
And obviously he was the mature one in the room. And Donald Trump, as far as I'm concerned, and as far as all the facts are concerned, lied every time he opened his mouth.
Yes.
Somebody.
What you got to give it to your
Sean
mama.
out west. He aged 26 years in 6 years. Wild.
What did you take away from the debates?
That was exactly what I took away.
All right.
Thank you very much for having me.
Oh, thank you so much, Kim, and I hope you win. Seriously.
Thank you.
And hopefully I'll have you on again sometime.
Oh,
he's digging again.
I thought you were really cunt. I'm sorry. I was having a hard time saying great, so I thought of a different word.
Thesaurus.
Thesaurus, right here. Never. Yeah, not gonna get me down.
And hopefully I'll have you on again sometime.
Ah.
All righty. Well, thank you.
Tom tells me that shirt isn't clean. He put on.
All right.
Appreciate it.
All right, I'll see you. Kim Mangan. All right. There we go. And right before I bring up Tom, I have to pay the bills, Tom. I'm sure you're used to this. So I know you were in radio. But okay, so look, speedweed.com. If you want to get your weed delivered,
Look at the dues payer. He's stoned.
Right.
cheap, and it's great weed. Go to speedweed.com. They have sativa, they have indica edibles, CBDs. They come there quickly. I delve into some speed weed on occasion, probably more occasions than not. Well, what the hell else am I going to do during COVID? But speedweed.com. See my friend Gino. He's coming over tomorrow to deliver to me personally. And now let me talk about football. I had the displeasure of watching the Giants lose by 1 point because Evan Ingram couldn't hold on to the ball. But look, it's a team effort. But I still love the New York Football Giants as well as the New York Yankees.
So he blames one guy and goes, but it's a team effort.
Team effort.
And the wait is finally over. Football is back. You might not be.
Oh, no.
Wow.
Oh.
And he's just digging in that wet spot the whole interview. Oh,
He
my.
hit oil.
It's Wikipox. Need to crop his face for mighty Joe Young. Love that.
You might not be out of game this year, but you can still bet in on the action at better.
Hey, John, you think we're gonna run out of shit? Are you kidding me, dude? Are you kidding me? We threw a dart and it hit October 24th, 2020, and we hit play.
Back that up, please.
Of course.
Ball is back. You might not be out of game this year, but you can still bet in on the action at Bet Online.
Hi, I heard about Bet Online. I'd like to join up, please.
There's something so funny about a cough forcing its way out of you. I love when it happens. You're just talking normally, and you're just like.
I had to hold my insides in on that one.
Bet in on the action at Bet
Get that.
Bet on action for
Bet in on the action at Bet Online.
One more time.
You might not be out of game this year, but you can still bet in on the action at Bet Online.
Can you imagine this company? They go, guys, get in here. He pulls him into the boardroom and he goes, who the fuck has seen this ad? And let me know how much we're paying this guy for to do this.
I think Bob might go to the emergency room.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Don't forget to put in my promo code. You get 20% off.
I can't.
Let me see the monkeys again. Let me see the monkey. Look how happy John is, and look how disappointed she is. I love it. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh, honey, bring me all the aspirins. Holy fuck, that got me.
You might not be out of game this year, but you can still bet in on the action at Bet Online. You're looking for a house in Woodland Hills, 4647 Canoga Avenue. My good friend Greg Phelps. And now, without further ado, let me bring on Tom Bergeron, ladies and gentlemen.
Look at Tom laughing his ass off through that commercial.
Well, hi. How you doing, John?
How you doing, Tom? It's great to have you on. I'm glad you said yes.
Well,
He's even in shock that he's there. He's like, he still can't act like he just does a show. People show he goes, Tom, hold up today's newspaper if this is what you do.
Interesting. When you coughed during reading that commercial, I instinctively backed up. I'm so conditioned now.
Oh, there goes the pit again.
Hold on, I got it.
When you coughed during reading that commercial, I instinctively backed up 6 feet. I'm so conditioned now.
I just swallowed on some saliva.
That's all right.
Everybody does that. I know a guy that drowned from that.
Yeah, you don't need to explain it, John. You don't need to explain. So some snot went through my nose and into my mouth, and then I swallowed it.
Yeah, if you thought it was gross, let me make it even grosser for you.
I swallowed on some saliva.
Yeah, let's hear that
We
again.
backed up 6 feet. I'm so conditioned now.
Yeah, I just swallowed on some saliva.
That's all right. Yeah,
But Tom,
I swallowed on some saliva.
it's true. When I saw you as host of Hollywood Squares and you were playing around with all the all the comics, I'm like, this guy's got to be a comic because, because you would make me laugh. Is that where you won your Emmy?
That's the one conspicuously right on camera is at the position it right, just to show it off. That's the Hollywood Squares Emmy, and because I'm in Connecticut now, and in California we have the Dancing with the Stars Emmy there.
Yeah, which is okay. There's so much to get to.
Bring it back to you, Johnny.
You think I'm a good dancer?
But the Hollywood Squares, and then you hosted America's
Funniest videos. Yeah,
thank you.
For
I was gonna
15
stutter on the
years.
F.
No worries.
But I was because it really irritates me because I know what's going on.
Yeah.
Because like I said, I'm a walking thesaurus. I have to have
Jesus.
words in my head.
Right.
Because
Looney Tunes
everything,
critics, bad enough. He showed his Emmy. Bad enough. He showed his Emmy.
Bad enough. Bad enough. Bad enough.
How much
He
you want to
showed
bet that he? How come you didn't ask me to be on Hollywood Square?
Right. You made me laugh. You must be a comic. Is that true?
Exactly. It's unbelievable. He's thinking he is a big comic, that he knows everything about laughter and entertainment.
But the weird part is he goes, I thought this guy must be a comic. And then he goes, is that what you got your Emmy for? Being a comic? Because that best stand-up comic category at the Emmys is always hotly contested.
So and that's why but people view a stutter as a weakness, and it shouldn't be, because it's not a weakness at all, but
they should look at me as a weakness, not my stutter.
You make me cough. You must be a walking thesaurus.
Unfortunately, that's what, I mean, obviously people think I'm stupid because I stutter, but
No.
I mean that's just the case. Right. Yeah, now I'm kind of fascinated that you're okay with coming out
I want to hear
with
that
your
again.
political beliefs because it's because
look at me, I'm thesaurus Rex. Hold on.
But unfortunately, that's what I mean, obviously people think I'm stupid because I stutter, but I mean that's just the case.
Right.
There you are.
Yeah, now I'm kind of fascinated that you're okay with coming out with your political beliefs because is it because you're not on the Dancing with the Stars?
No, I wasn't. I haven't been bashful about that for quite some time. All of the divisive political stuff, and when they went in a different I had released a statement. I didn't mention anybody's name. I didn't mention the party, but I did say that politics have
Now, if he did this show like this, I would watch every day.
place on that show at that time because we're on the cusp of election year. But no, I haven't been bashful about my I'm a Democrat. I lean left. If you can't handle that,
It's a great point. How funny do you think I am, Tom?
sorry. I love it when people say, "Why don't you stay out of politics?" Well, that's what the right we're given as citizens of this country to speak up.
Yeah, you know what, Tom? This podcast was always a comedy entertainment show. I would have Jay Leno on and Howie Mandel on, and but then because of this election that's so important, I said no. I have to
stop entertaining people.
And now the world is 10 times more in crisis than it ever was then, 100 times more. And what does he decide to do? Do his political show for one day a week, and then the Dabbleverse every other day. And then just to really help out, he leaves. When the going gets, he's out of there.
Throw my hat in the political battle and just really do everything I can to get Joe Biden elected, because I know it sounds like a cliche. This is the most important election of our lifetime.
That is true. He did quit.
Yeah.
That's why you stole it.
Tom, what's your favorite joke I wrote for Jay Leno? Tom, I bet your thesaurus remains immobile. Wouldn't you like one that walks? All right, another minute or two. We're at it.
No, and on stage, I'm a comedian. On stage, I don't do politics because
it would require me to write something new.
Nobody wants to hear my George Bush material.
There you go. Hey, how about this Woodward and Bernstein? Am I right? Crazy.
People who are in the room. But no, on this show, it's all. I've had James Carville on. I've had Anthony Scaramucci on. I mean, I've had Congressman David Cicilline on.
Yeah, we heard.
Congresswoman Carolyn Maloney on. Because this is scary.
That these people are agreeing to come on your show? Yes. Terrifying.
So let's go back to your career because it is you've had a great run,
Oh
man.
yeah, absolutely. No
I mean,
complaints.
from Hollywood Squares, America's Funniest Home Videos, and then Dancing with the Stars. And I have to be honest with you. I had just got the job as the announcer on the
There we
Tonight
go.
Show, and I'm
Bring it back.
sitting
Bring it back.
in my house that you
Back it
actually
up.
came to when you were looking for a house. You know,
Right, that's right. That's right.
Which I was like, Tom, what are you doing here? You remember that?
I sure do.
Oh my God, he just said, yeah, I remember that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, in Calabasas.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
that's pretty cool. I have to be honest. I remember the first season of Dancing with Stars because I'm good friends with Dina Katz. Do you know Dina?
I do know Dina, yes.
Because she's the one that would book the town.
He looks like a fish when you pull him out of the water and you go to get the.
He goes, do you know Dina Katz? And he's like, yeah, I know Dina. He goes, because she's the one who he just said he knew her, so he knows what she does.
Do you know Thundercats? That was a good cartoon.
What about Calico Cats? You familiar with them?
Booked me on I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, and that's eventually what got me.
There we
to
go.
Okay.
But anyway, so she told me that.
But enough about me. Let's get back to me real quick.
I just thought I'd throw it in there because it wasn't enough about me.
They haven't heard me bring it up since yesterday.
Oh, and everything. So my wife and I are in bed, and we're watching the first episode of Dance with Stars, and I am laughing my ass off. Like I think it was it Evander Holyfield on the first season?
Yeah.
And he was dancing, and it was so awful.
Yeah.
The dancing was so awful, Tom. And I'm like, and you know, me and my wife are laughing. We're going,
Hey, in the middle of you goofing on Evander Holyfield.
Hold on. I just figured out how to stop people with stutters.
Go ahead.
Just drink a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Self-medicating.
Yeah.
Wow.
Fuck, this show may just cure hundreds of thousands of people.
Yeah.
Maybe millions.
And I'm like, and you know, me and my wife are laughing. We're going, this show's not going to last. I mean, this is ridiculous.
Yeah, right again, John.
Yeah. Finger on the pulse, honey.
Always rooting for your friends.
It's 18 minutes. It goes to 21. You guys just want to finish this?
Keep it going.
Come on.
Boom. And you know what? It took off. And I mean, how many years? I think you did like 15, right?
I did up through season 28, which wrapped last November. Yeah, so.
Well, I did 14 on Stern before I went to the Tonight Show, and then I wrote for the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar roast.
Yeah.
Well, I have to ask then why replace you with Tyra Banks? Like, what was the thought?
Why? And then it'd be great if Tom just looked at me and goes, I got a gig being the host of the NFL Arm Wrestling Championship. Actually.
Process. I mean,
I think that smirk on his face, if you back it up when he asks the question, you can see Bergeron kind of smirk. He knows why. He just knows he can't say why.
Right.
Yeah, so.
And well, I have to ask then why replace you with Tyra Banks? Like, what was the thought process? I mean,
what was it? They just wanted a black woman.
Somebody young.
He's a white dude.
Well, I don't think it was just the white part. They wanted somebody young.
Save this debate for the Rumble show, boys. YouTube's very touchy these days.
Like,
you know, you're the lovable guy. I mean, I can say that. No, but seriously, you know, you're witty. You're doing a great job. What was the reasoning?
Well, I can't speak to their mindset.
Yeah, well, that's why, like, even when I said to you, and I'm not lying, like, I think everybody would always say that you're the host of Dancing with the Stars because, have their ratings gone down or do you know?
Are you spiteful like me? Do you watch in hopes of their failure?
Usually an interviewer would have known that before, he would say that the ratings went down since you left.
Not only that, he'd know why he left. He'd know why he was replaced by such and such. He would know what the ratings are. Yeah, all that stuff.
Have you tried to strike Dancing with the Stars?
Right. I love that he's been doing it 28 seasons, and he goes, I don't care what anybody says. To me, you're the host of Dancing with the Stars.
From what I understand, they went up.
Now, any chance of you being Mason Blunt You know, participate on Dancing with the Stars as a contestant?
Oh shit, no.
Is
Okay, now
hold on. Before this wraps, and I don't know what's ahead of this. Why did they never book me for the show? Is this question coming?
It's
Not in
his
this
head.
package.
Not in this pack. Okay, thank you.
I have to. Well, who? We'll start with the positive first. Who are you most impressed with as a contestant? Like you're like, wow, and then we'll get to who you thought was the worst dancer on the show.
Oh, okay.
Dancer.
Impressed with as a contestant, like you're like, wow, and then we'll get to who you thought was the worst dancer on the show.
Answer.
Oh, okay. Well, sometimes that's the same person. You know, sometimes it's somebody that isn't necessarily a great dancer, but is a great personality.
Oh my God, one of these.
Yeah. So who was the worst?
The worst in terms of dancing, or as a human being?
Yeah, no, the show that's called Dancing with the Stars. Yeah, we want to know. Right, we want to know who's a pedophile on Dancing with the Stars.
Well, we can go with well. Let's go with dancing first.
Yeah, well, I probably won't go answer the other one.
I didn't think you would.
Kenny Mayne, who I really like Kenny Mayne. I'm very fond of him, but
Oh my God.
Even though he's a friend of mine, I thought the worst was Jeff Ross.
oh, Jeff, yeah. Well, Jeff, yeah.
He couldn't dance to save his life.
No, that's true. But he did a couple. We were doing result shows back then, and he did a couple of good roasts. So that was fun. That was fun.
Yeah. Well, I mean, do you miss it at all? You know, doing it?
No, no, because
Yeah, it's called Residuals. He's got 28 seasons of this checks in the mail.
Are you? If
All right.
Fantastic. Bravo, boys in the back. Well done to all of you in the chat. Thank you so much for being here. 350 plus in here today watching us.
Nice.
Really appreciate you jumping behind the wall. Appreciate you signing up to go behind the wall. Tell all your friends about it. Let people know. The morning show every day, Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 11 East. And we'll be back live tomorrow, BS. So tune in ourselves. Anthony Zenhauser, as always, the Log Cabin Larry, as we like to call him around these parts. All audio is available on Patreon. So BS, Blunder, Rico, if you're signed up on Patreon, you get the option of checking out the audio version of all these shows. So you can listen on the go. Yeah, other than that, hit the like button on your way out, hit notification, subscribe if you're not subscribed. And thank you to everybody, man. Really appreciate this morning show was great. Afternoon's been awesome. You guys are just nonstop support and love, and I really appreciate it. So thank you guys. That's all I got, man.
We'll see you in the morning.
Guys. See you
We're at
tomorrow.
Folks, want to tell you about our newest sponsor here at the network. I'm talking about Prize Picks. What is Prize Picks, you ask? How about it's the largest independently owned daily fantasy sports platform in North America. It's super easy, real exciting. It's the best way to play DFS, in my opinion. It's just you against the numbers. Instead of battling thousands of other players, including pros and sharks, and people that have way too much free time for this, all you got to do is pick more than or less than on a 2 to 6 player stat projections. It's just that easy. Oh, and then this other part, you just watch the winnings roll in. This football season's been amazing. No denying that. And you can make it even more exciting by joining Prize Picks. You can win up to 25 times the money you put in. And it's super simple. You just select 2 or more players, pick more or less on their projected stats, and place your entry. I mean, it's easy. Will Patrick Mahomes have more than 3 passing touchdowns? Will Tyreek Hill have less or more than 100 yards? I mean, if you have the skills, if you know your stuff, you can turn $10 into $250 with just a few taps. You can make your picks and submit your entry in less than 60 seconds. Not to mention, The withdrawals are pretty quick as well. It's easy gameplay. You have an enormous selection of players and stat types. It's what makes PrizePicks #1 daily fantasy sports app. Now, here's something really cool. With the PrizePicks reboot policy, your entries stay in play even if one of your players gets injured. So for NFL games or college football top 25 matchups, if you have a player who exits the game in the first half, does not return in the second, that player is rebooted. PrizePicks is the only daily fantasy sports platform with injury insurance. I went on last weekend, turned $25 into $150, letting it ride this weekend. Let's go. You want to join me? Here's what you do. You go to prizepicks.com/RICO. You use that code RICO for a first deposit match from them up to $100. So if you put in $100, they're going to match it, and you'll now have $200. PrizePicks offers weekly promotions as well. It can lead to big payouts like Taco Tuesday. Each Tuesday, PrizePicks discounts select players' projections up to 25% to provide even more value. And now they offer Apple Pay as well for quick and easy deposits into your account this season. So one more time, go to prizepicks.com/RICO. They will match your deposit up to $100 just using that code. Find out why PrizePicks is the #1 DFS daily fantasy sports app in North America.